Coach Merzbacher, my brother. Congratulations on 400 wins. You're incredible. That is an incredible accomplishment. I want to thank you so much for everything that you've done for me, for finding me in Tulsa, for recruiting me, for believing in me, for believing in all of us. You were always so good at that. You made us feel like human beings and not just tennis players. And I want to show you that even though I didn't have these my first week as a freshman, I don't think I'm ever going to get rid of them.
My favorite memory that I've had with you is probably my freshman year when I lost to Purdue pretty bad, like 0-1. And you called me into your office that Monday, and I was thinking, oh, like he's going to talk to me and encourage me to stay positive and keep my head up. But actually you offered me a scholarship, and that was by far the greatest memory I've had with you.
I love playing for you because you have so much passion for the game, and it motivates me and everyone around you.
On the Big Ten in 2000, and we got to drench you with that water cooler, and we got to see you running around the courts with your hands up high. Favorite sayings of yours? Close the case like Nancy, relax yourself, or relax yourself, or hey, Pervez, you want to go get a cold one to relax yourself? The lip just keeps going back and back.
He always takes care of us in every single detail, in every single problem. If we have any pain or anything we can have any struggle with, he's always there to help us.
When we played Wisconsin last year, it was so competitive, and we ended up coming out on top. And as Coach's post on Facebook, he posted the score 4-3, and the only caption was "enough said." And I thought that was hilarious, and it just showed like how competitive, and like he was so proud of us for doing well, and like that was just like such a great moment for us.
I just can't say enough good things about you, and you did so much for me and brought me to the next level that I had in my game, which was amazing for me, and you just contributed to so much confidence that I had, and you believed in me, and that was so important, and in a time in my life when I really needed that. So I have to say that goes hand in hand with my favorite memory, which is when Christy and I solidified that doubles match to become All-Americans and beating Dasso, and you were right there, and we hugged, and you said we did it because you knew that had been such a long-time goal for me, and such a milestone, and I couldn't have done it without you.
Hi, Coach. It's LA.
And LB, congratulations on your 400th win.
You did such a great job recruiting us, and we had so much fun playing for you at Ohio State that
I decided to move my family across the country to be next to LA on Mercer Island.
only less than a mile apart. Good luck the rest of the season.
One time, I was walking downstairs to the locker room to go for my lesson, and I had my tennis bag on me, and one of my pockets was like wide open. I had no idea, and Coach is like walking out of his room, and he's like, Mevish, your tennis bag's wide open. And I was like, oh. And so like I check, and it's like my shoe pocket where I keep my shoes. And there's one shoe in there, and I'm like, oh my gosh. So obviously it fell along the way. I went from my dorm to the tennis center. So I retraced my steps, and I was like, Coach, it might be a few minutes late to my lesson. And he was like, oh my gosh, Mevish. So I retrace it, and I found it on the sidewalk, just kind of chilling. And I go back on court for my lesson, and Coach was just kind of like laughing, and he was like, Mevish, it's okay. Life's just a little harder for some people.
Coach Merzbacher is the little voice inside my head. Every day I go to school, and somehow Coach pops in my head. Somebody asks me how my day is, and I just say, living the dream on a daily. Or, what do you think this is, Disneyland? Doesn't come out as good as Coach, but in my head, it's in his voice. There's too many good memories of Coach to really pinpoint one, but when I think of Coach, I think of his smile and his enthusiasm, and sometimes maybe his dance moves on the court, but all in all, it's all very positive. Congratulations, Coach.
Terrible dancing. It's awful when you start out like this and then you come down on the side and you kind of roll it. I don't know what that is, but it's forever burned in my memory. And and I miss it. So I hope you're still doing it for your players today.
My best memories with him were always on the court, being coached by him, but then we always had our fun times too. And one of the best things that I remember, most fun times anyway, was teaching him the Cupid Shuffle our freshman year. We put it on our playlist, and he just got right out there and did the Cupid Shuffle with us.
My freshman year, we were at Dartmouth, and it was in the fall, and it was like Halloween weekend, and I think we had like just gotten there, and we were driving to practice or dinner or something, and we were on this like kind of like long road that was just like road and like trees and like forest, and kind of it was just kind of like an eerie sort of setting, and he was just like talking in this like funny voice that was just like kind of creepy, and I just thought it was really funny. And then this Halloween he like brought that back out, and he was like asking us if we wanted like candy and all this kind of stuff, and it was just funny. And that was kind of I feel like he does that a lot. He'll just he's just, you know, funny, like fun loving. And
when he showed up dressed up as, I think it was Kara for Halloween to practice, that's another one. There's so many, but the one thing that I love about Coach is that he really, you know, taught me how to battle. No matter how hard life gets, sometimes I learned, and I always hear Coach's voice in my head saying, battle, battle, and no matter how hard it gets, I always find a way. So Coach, I want to thank you for that.
My favorite memory of Coach is how relieved he was when we first started watching Friday Night Lights on the bus after having watched a number of Grey's Anatomy episodes. I always appreciated his enthusiasm for the game and the fact that he let me live my dream of playing college tennis. Congrats on 400, Coach.
2 years ago when we were at Michigan State, and we were down, and it was just Maya and I on the court, and you came over, and we had to win both those matches in order to get the match done, and you came over and you were super positive, and you were like, you got this, like, it's coming down to you guys, but you definitely got it. And then we ended up winning 4-3, and everyone ran together. And it was just such a great memory. You were so excited for the team, and I think after every win, you're just so excited, and you're so happy for each of us, and it's just so awesome to see that positive attitude.
Freshman year, when we went to Michigan State, I had just started playing in the lineup, and it was 3-2 for Michigan State at the time. Julia was battling, saving match points. She ends up winning her match, and then I'm the last one on court. I was super nervous because it came down to my match, but I had Coach and Whitney standing on my court the whole time and supporting me, and I ended up getting over the nerves and winning my match, and I was just super sweaty, and he just ran up to me and picked me up and hugged me, and it just felt so good to win that for myself, but for the team and for the coach, and that's probably one of my favorite memories.
Well, Coach Merz is a total legend, so it's no surprise to me that he's approaching his 400th career victory. When I look back on my time as an athlete spent with Coach Merz, something that stands out to me is just how positive he is. He's one of the most positive and fired up people that I've ever met. It's so much fun to have a coach that's so encouraging and really shows his players by example how to be positive. It's something that I learned from him, and I've actually been able to carry with me throughout the rest of my life.
I think my favorite thing about Coach would probably be his enthusiasm. I think I can't recall a practice that he wasn't 100% into it, pumping everyone up to do things, get things done for the program. No matter how many hours he had already spent on the court or how early it was, he was already juicing everyone up and getting everyone excited to play, and it made it such a fun environment.
And we beat Purdue last year in senior day. I remember we were 3-0, and obviously it was a very exciting match. And then when we got the win, you were very excited and very emotional, I think, because it was a great day for the seniors. So you thought it was the perfect day for them. And I thought that was a very good day for a coach to have their seniors have such an important win in senior day.
You really were able to kind of let me see how much love and passion that I had for the world of coaching, and I was able to see that and work with that on a daily basis, and from there I'm forever grateful, because now this is my career and the only thing that I see myself doing for the rest of my life.
Chuck, it is so much fun working and coaching together every single day. You make it so much fun, and we have so many laughs together, and it's just a blast being on the court and coaching with you. Thank you so much for everything, and it's just been a privilege and honor to coach with you.
My dad is the most influential person in my entire life. He's not only taught me how to play tennis and improve my tennis game, but he's also taught me so many things about life and just how to be a good person and how to live life to its fullest, taking everything day by day and giving 100% in everything that you have. And I'm just proud to call him my dad because he's made me the person that I am today.
Congrats, Coach, on 400 wins. That's amazing.
Congratulations on all of your success and to all the success in the future.
Congrats on the 400 wins. Woo! Congrats, Coach. I'm so excited for you on your 400th win. That's awesome, and I'm happy to be a part of it, and I'm so happy to play for you and be a Gopher. Go Gophs!
You'll always be someone I look up to. Yeah, I'm the woman today because of you. And thank you and congratulations. And go have a cold one tonight just to relax yourself.
Congratulations on those 400 career wins, Coach. That's awesome. And thanks for putting up with me, and thanks for the great tunes.
Congrats. 400 wins is awesome. You deserve every single one of them, and I hope you get a lot more.
Congrats, Dad, on your 400 wins. I think I've seen about 300 of them, and hopefully there'll be many more.
Congratulations, Chuck, on the 400. So happy and proud of you. It's such an amazing accomplishment, and you deserve it so much, and I'm just really, really, really proud and happy for you.